What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and welcome back to Dark Souls. In the last episode, we defeated the curse-rotted Great Tree, and we are going to do a whole bunch of stuff in this area. Did a bit of grinding to get up to 20k souls. Let's talk to our friend.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be?
You may not be of service.
Ashen
Leave.
One.
Start items. Are you special item? Yes, you are. Mortician's Ashes. Umbral ash of a resident of the undead settlement who made a living burying corpses. With this, the shrine handmaiden will prepare new items.
Ah, how
I will give you the umbral ash.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
I am always contented.
Ashen One, if my wares bring me with is it not a...
Okay, she's not going to tell us anything new. Purchase items, we get 3 new embers. Nice, we can buy fire bombs, some resins. There we go, the grave key, we'll buy that in a second. But 20k for the tower key. That's real big. What's this? The dried fingers. Oh, to improve your rate of, what's it called? Getting invaded. I don't think the halberd might be new. I think it's just these pine resins and maybe the alluring skull are new. And also the grave key. To do the grave key, let us sell one of you. I want to try to keep one of everything. At a minimum, we're at 13, so let's sell. I kind of want to keep some of these. Let's get rid of 100 charm. Oh, we got a bunch of these, so we'll get rid of one of you. And purchase the grave key. We will deal with that later.
Ashen One, be sure.
I'll bring you more souls, don't you worry. What up, Andre?
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
I think I don't have one.
There are 2 simple.
Okay.
But
I can't remember if he ever says anything fun and new. I don't think he does, actually. We need large titanite shards.
pretty be careful.
I have none of that.
Oh, hello, you're back.
Take for rat.
And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part, huh?
Let's purchase items first. Let's see. We're not going to actually purchase, but just see what he's got. Just a bunch of starting equipment. Oh, he's got the thief mask. Ooh, I like the look of that thing. Well, we'll get that later. But let us talk.
Do me a favor and don't give this a new...
Oh, yeah. He just asked me to do the Loretta thing. So let's give him Loretta's bone.
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose. You can keep the ring as... Goodbye, and stay safe. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go? Oh, hello, you and in one piece. You can keep that.
I thought he was
Oh, this place.
totally non-responsive. Guess not. The that person we killed on the bridge would normally be back here. Right here. But we gave him the flop. I am not going down that path. You can watch my other playthrough to see that. It's a good ending. I enjoyed it. We're going to go for a different ending. Don't know which one, though. Our pyromancy friend is right here. Cornix.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude.
for trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own. Careful you don't burn yourself with it. To learn pyromancies, you must vow to become my pupil. I know, but such is the way of the world. Respect your elders and so on. And pyromancy, of course, is no exception.
I love how cynical he is about this whole thing.
Oh, we'll need a pyromancy tome to learn more advanced pyromancies. Though unorthodox, that would be the most expedient way to make progress. If this were the Great Swamp, and you had the luxury of time, we could have trained you the hard way. To learn pyromancies,
I love how absolutely cynical Cornix is compared to the pyromancers in Dark Souls 1. It's kind of amazing. These could be kind of interesting to have on my offhand. I don't remember, do you do have attribute requirements? Ugh. Purchase item, what do you... Oh, his garb. Right, and we can reinforce the flame with Titanite shards.
do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Fair point, Cornix. Okay, who are we talking to next? Let's talk to good friend over here.
Fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne. Listen, this might pique thine interest. Before I was a lord of Cinder, I was a student of transposition, the process of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. A forbidden art that once left a foul stain upon Corlin's honor. 'Tis an art that grants powers once thought unattainable. Most transposing kilns were lost with Corland, but this place is a crossing for all manner of cursed objects. If thou happenst upon a transposing kiln, bring it to me, quick.
You don't say.
Listen.
Oh, you gotta repeat yourself.
Now.
You don't say. Transposing kiln. An old transposing kiln from Corland, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Give to Ludleth, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition. This kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it.
Fret for... Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
I love that. He's like, you're already breaking all the rules. Let's just break another one. So what can we get? Hollow Slayer Great Sword. Stance, okay. Great Sword used for a lifetime by a masked knight harbors the fears that lurked within the minds of hollows and is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to a proper Mira knight long ago, two-handed to execute special sword techniques. Demon's Great Axe. We don't actually have the item for that. Vort's Great Hammer. Wielded by Vort, the Outrider Knight of the Boreal Valley. Weapon is imbued with frost and causes frostbite. Frost accumulates in the body, causing frostbite, which saps one's health, lowers absorption, and slows stamina recovery. Cannot wield. Though I can, if I two-hand this, yes I can. Arstor's Spear. One of the curses that festered within the belly of the Great Wood, and a terrible weapon favored by Earl Arstor, the Impaler. The spear is enwreathed in rotten, heavily poisonous meat. Defeating foes restores HP. Nice. Demon's Fist. We'll get that once we actually have the Demon Soul. Bewitched Ring that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights. Recovers HP with successive attacks. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battle of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those who's dispatched to foreign lands. What item? You are bored. Okay, I'm never going to use the hammer. So let's go get that ring. Let's get his rings.
Now.
And I might actually just equip that if it doesn't put me overweight. Doesn't. We'll get the benefit of it. Such that we might be able to. Items. Undead Bone Shard. Undead bones that yet burn. Cast it into the shrine bonfire to boost the recovery provided by the Estus flask. The bonfire's cinders are the bones of undead, and a bone that still burns is a fresh cinder indeed. Before feeding upon death, one must first pray to it. And sit down and burn that shard. Delightful. Bonfire level 2. Ooh, Hawkwood, where'd you go? Mr. Deserter. Where have you run off to? We should have a friend here, though.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage embers for briefly heightened strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Alright, so we won't be able to do the next part of his until we reload the area, so I'm gonna use the key. I think Hawkwood might be out here. Super quick. Let's see if he's waiting for me in front of the Arcturus. Yes, you are. Hey. Doggo. Bye, buddy. Hey, friend. How's life?
The poor wretched souls, be they lord or legend, the curse shows no mercy. What a sham. The poor wretched souls, be they lord or legend, the curse shows no mercy. What a
Ooh, let's try not to run off. Okay, Hawkwood, you're going through some things. I understand that. Don't quite understand it, but we'll get to it. Up we go. And on our way. Have we been invaded? I don't think we have, but maybe. No. NPC invasion doesn't count, I think. Keys. We want the tower key. Key to the decrepit tower behind Firelink Shrine, which leads to the bell tower. The bell tower is the grave of firekeepers past. When a firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. Interesting. Decrepit. Dilapidated. I don't know if that's a translation issue or intentional. But up we go. The tippy top. I don't think there's any items here. Nice little view. There's our castle. The backside of, what's it called? Lothric. The tower on the wall, all that stuff. We eventually, whoops, that's the wrong item. Eventually, we get to there. I think that's it. Oh, Christ. The backstep. Oh, the super backstep. I always forget how to get out of using that. Oh, that's a shame. Ooh, Hawkwood, you're back here, though. Let's put embers there. Actually, let's not put you there, because I think I had you equipped. Let's leave you equipped. What's up, Hawkwood?
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The Firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends? Let's take Aldrich, for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance? At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads, if you've the stones for it. You haven't given up yet. Then you're a brasher less than I thought. You can make better use of this. I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop. The Undead Legion of Farron is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
What are you telling me this for, Hawkwood? You think I don't know how to get into my own place? Leave me alone, buddy. It's Farron. Farron, the old lady. It's been days.
Gaining admission to the lead.
Alright, he's on repetition. Let's get that helmet back for strength and whatnot. Let's see, this guy probably got reset, so I can...
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric. I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
I was like, it's been some time. It's been a minute, buddy.
If you fancy a proper red-eye orb, then kill the Dark Wraiths. He has been a prisoner for... I can see...
Okay, he's repeating himself. We're gonna go back up. Yeah, this is the way to go. So all you gotta do to trigger that is to have a Pale Tongue. And you can get one of those in the Undead Settlement. So... he appears, I think, the first time you come back after defeating Vort. And the Pale Tongue is... whoa, I don't remember where it was. Was it in the graveyard, maybe? I think in the graveyard. We're gonna go here. This was exciting the first time I came up here. You see the right above my head, the chicken coop, the nest. Oh boy. You can actually get to that earlier by going through that hidden room I went through when I first got to the link. So theoretically, patches should be showing up. Dead end ahead. I think there's an item ahead, though. Though I'm not 100% positive on this whole patches trigger. If he's not here, I don't know what I'll do. You are just a dead end. That's a shame. Did I? I did. Oh, I only had 20 souls, so I guess picking up my lost souls was not all that important. No items in the trees, as far as I remember. But a big old bell waking me from slumber. And the Firekeeper soul. Oop. We gotta hold on to this one for a while. Soul of a Firekeeper who returned from the abyss. This Firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the Dark Sigil, which has tainted her soul. And yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another Firekeeper. Interesting. So that's all there is up here. That's much more important if you go the hollow path of that person I killed. Huh, no patches. I don't know what you have to do to trigger patches. I don't remember how to roll down this correctly. Do I just roll for you? Take a drink. Firekeeper robes and gloves and skirt. Delightful. And then where do I go from here? I think I just... Nope. Well, just a heavy hit. Big old quick thump. I think that's all the items here, though, so delightful. And an Estus ring. What's the first thing I got? Oh, the Firekeeper's robes. Where'd you go? Firekeeper robe. Worn by the guardian of the shrine, the Firekeepers were robbed of light to better serve as vessels for souls. Only those who cherished the writhing, searing darkness were given the Keeper's black attire. And we got a ring, Estus ring. Increases HP restored by Estus flasks. This ring was entrusted to a certain Firekeeper, but in the end she never met her champion, and the ensuing tragic farce became a favorite tale of the masses. If that's the case, that's actually a decent ring. Oh, 69.8. We're still good. We're still good. But this does indeed mean we gotta be fighting the master. Not today, buddy. Get fucked. Forget if he can parry, so this... Can't take that shot, buddy. Get it! Get it, buddy! Master's attire and the Uchiga. Love me an Uchiga. A unique katana characterized by the fine craftsmanship of an eastern land where it was forged. The finely sharpened blade cuts flesh like butter and causes bleeding but breaks easily as a result. And Master's attire. Men are fond of weaving tales to explain the raggedness of their garb. My sixth sense warned me of danger, and I danced between flurries of blades, unscathed, but alas, my clothes went to tatters. Nice. Tall tales of tall men. Okay, and there's one last person we need to talk to in here. This episode's going a bit long. Do I try to weave this all together? Probably not. I'll talk to this guy, we'll end it, and then we'll finish up the settlement afterwards.
Heavens, she was already dead.
Curl up.
Heavens, she was already dead.
Okay, well, that's the end of him, I guess. Let's join him in curled up fashion as we end the episode. I'm Young Guru. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.